SDC, who's just started their lap. So McLaren moves aside, likewise, in the previous lap. I do miss anything that time, sorry. I'm trying to cover as much as I can. There's SDC. It's the apex beautifully. Oh, just brushing the wall there. As they come down to the DRS zone for the final time this qualifying session. Can they knock Hine off that pole position? Through a chicane. Cuts that quite a bit. We can get away with it on the regular rules. And they took a 1:08. That is a... I didn't drivers get the 1:08. That's impressive. But that pretty much rounds it up. I don't believe... Oh, no, we've got Brindy Boy. Who is going to give it everything now. Knocked half a second off in Sector 2. Enter Sector 3 for the final time. Into the DRS zone. Through the final chicane down the Wall of Champions. Can they improve on their time? And they do. They go pole. They join SDC in the 1:08 clubs. That's impressive. In the mediums as well. Wow. I'm glad I'm not racing you right now, Brindy Boy, because you'll be long gone. No one getting in the way. So there you have it. Top 10, Brindy Boy, SDC, Hine, iCalma, PG Newsom, Sim Racing, Splay J, Carl Duncan, Major Alex, Stevie JD, Chew Billy, Mighty Duck, Rice Man, round up the top 13, or the full 13 I should say, for the Tier 2 taster round. Right, and they are now lined up for the opening round of the taster round. Brindy Boy on pole with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And they're away. Brindy Boy gets a great start, but SDC has a better start. Alongside the 2 Renaults either side of SDC. Brindy Boy remains in the same position. Sim Racing's moved up position. Hines dropped the position. But it all seems pretty clean so far. There's some debris back there, I believe. I didn't quite catch it. No debris, I don't believe. But SDC's all over the gearbox of Brindy Boy. I'm sure them softs will be doing all the better right now. But it'll only be for a few laps and Brindy Boy will have the advantage on these mediums. But if he can hold off SDC for now. Oh, and there's been some overtaking here. Hine is lagging quite a bit here. But all seems pretty clean so far. There seems to be no problems there as the Mercedes looks up the inside of the Haas there. But that Renault does seem to be lagging quite a lot right now. Pushing the McLaren. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, and McLaren joining. Oh, no. That is not good. That wasn't the best entrance from outside the track. Oh, no. Oh, there's a lot of debris here. Oh, there's an end plate there. DRS is now available as well. Let's go on board with SDC. All over the gearbox of Brindy Boy right now. Let's track back a little bit and see how everybody else is doing. Hine does seem to be lagging a little. Makes it very hard for iCalma to try and pass, I must admit. That's tough. That is tough for the Haas driver right now. Yeah, this... It's going to cause an accident just like that from display, Jay. Brindy Boys made a second gap now on SDC, just outside the DRS zone. Oh, but they do catch it anyway. SDC does catch a DRS behind Brindy Boy. Hines still holding third position, although he just seems to be lagging quite a lot. Doesn't make it very easy for the harsh driver behind. Oh my gosh, that is not good. And that is a retirement from behind. And that will be looked at after the race, see what happened there. Oh, and the Williams looks up the inside of the Red Bull, but the Red Bull has none of it. Keeps to his line, and the Williams decides to think better of it. We're all over the gearbox of the Red Bull there. PG Newsom not giving up. The Racing Point Mighty Duck is lurking in the background, and we do have a yellow flag in Sector 1, and that is a McLaren. I didn't catch what happened there. But that is McLaren off as his teammate passes. Brindy Boy is still the leader of this race in Canada. And there is another yellow flag. What's happened? Oh, there's a Red Bull. Oh, that's Major Alex. He's done a full 180-degree turn there in the middle of the track. The hash really closing in there on the Racing Point Mighty Duck. We go down and enter in the penultimate corner. And he's right up the gearbox in the DRS zone now. The Racing Point. What's going to happen here? And he does make the overtake nice and cleanly there. That was good from both drivers. Mighty Duck giving him the space, and Ical were making a very clean, wise overtake there. Oh, we got the Renault and the Racing Points. Mighty Duck and Sim Racing currently battling it out on lap 12 of the Canadian Grand Prix. Oh, and they're looking up the inside. Do they go for it? They think better. Mighty Duck, very defensive there, but doing nothing wrong. Oh, go very wide there. Open the door fully for Sim Racing. They touch ever so slightly there, but there's nothing wrong there. They're going to get the slipstream. And are they going to make a move up to the inside here? Which they do. Oh, and they hit the wall. Is that an end plate gone? That could have been an end plate gone, I think I've just seen. So that probably wasn't the best overtaking maneuver Sim Racing could have gone for, with the Racing Point almost smashing up their gearbox there. But yeah, it could have been probably, they could have probably taken the overtake, a better corner there, but that could cost them a lot of time losing that end plate there. Oh, and there two Williams just swap around. Oh, that is because Carl Duncan has just come out of the pits. PG Newsom has just gained a position there over his teammate. Carl Duncan is all over the gearbox of PG Newsom right now. Can't get much closer than this between the two Williams. Oh, what's going going on here? And we're on board with Carl Duncan, who's currently going around the outside, which switches it to the inside of PG Newsom. Makes the overtake very clean there. Very good overtake. Oh, and here we go, between the Alpha and the Haas of Rice, Mann and Ikalma. Enter the DRS zone. And we'll sure see our wing will go wide open as it does. Can the Alpha make the move into Wall of Champion chicane? And he goes around the outside. Oh, that was an incredible move. That was an incredible move there from Rice, man. Around the outside, no contact. That is what we love to see in TT Motorsport. Bravo, bravo. Exceptional overtake there from Rice, man, in the Alfa Romeo. These are the two that are giving all the entertainment to the fans. And here we go. There's the Haas driver go around the outside of the Alpha. They don't quite make it there. And Sim Racing has left the session, unfortunately. It's sad to see you go. Not much separating these two drivers at the moment. They will be ghosted. And SDC's into the pits, as I did expect. Oh, and Sim Racing has joined. They must have lagged out. They will be able to resume racing as the AI has took over for the time being. The SDC's come on the mediums now, which they will more than likely finish on with 15 laps left. But everyone seems to be on the same tyres apart from Carl Duncan. Not sure, he's got 4 laps. I'm imagine that they will need to pit again. Oh, and Ikalma is right up the arse now of Rice, man. And into the DRS zone. Are we going to see an overtake here from the Haas driver on the Alfa Romeo? Around the outside. Can they make it stick? Oh, there is a bit of contact there, but it's alright. Not enough contact to file a complaint. Ikalma is not giving up, but he is looking at his options here wisely. He knows there's not too many laps left, but there is enough laps to make a move, but they don't want to make the wrong move and completely ruin their race. So the Haas driver here playing it very smart tactically. Oh, a little bit too much curve there, throws him a little bit out of place, but that time will be easily made back up through DRS. But these are the two that are given all the entertainment right now as Haas looks around the outside. As Major Alex gets a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. Both of these drivers really want to be seen on the podium in Canada. Giving it everything. The Haas is all over the gearbox here of the Alfa Romeo. This is great racing. Carl Duncan will be looking at this opportunity as possibly a 3rd place of his own if things go wrong for these two drivers. He will be keeping a close eye on these two battling for sure. As Haas looks up around the outside of the hairpin, and can he make this stick around the outside? We've seen it once today already. Can he do it again? And he does get the better traction out of the corner, and he is now alongside the Alfa Romeo. Now it's down a drag race down to the final chicane on lap 29. I think he's got that little bit of edge on the Alfa, but it's the Alfa. The Alfa does give him space. Fair play. Great overtake there from Ikalma, which does move him up to 3rd position. Yeah, I think Riceman might be losing some time with these tyres, although all 3 of these drivers are on the same compound and have been and have ran the same amount of laps, sorry. So it is all pretty equal, but it just depends how they have been conserving their tyres. all makes a difference in the long run. As we have 3 drivers really close together now, entering lap 32. And then the Williams is looking for the overtake on the Alfa Romeo. Can he make this stick? Which he does quite comfortably. The Alfa doesn't really show much defense there. Says, you know what? I'll let this Williams pass. But that's not to say that the Alfa is given up by all means, by any means. And that is the Red Bull pitting. Or is that a Red Bull? I think a Red Bull's left. My bad. Oh, that's a pretty cool angle. Look, Raikkonen seeing that battling behind him. This is a great camera angle. Hit the curves there. And the Alfa looks like it is all over the back of the Williams. And they will be entering a DRS zone. Both got a little bit wide there. But here it is, the drag race down to final chicane. Both in DRS. Nothing that the Alfa Romeo can do this time. But as they back into DRS again, can we see any moves into turn 1? Which we don't. A little bit late braking there. This is getting so close. This is great to see from the 2 drivers. The Alfa Romeo is all up the gearbox now of Carl Duncan, putting so much pressure on the Williams driver. Will the Williams buckle under pressure though and lose the position that they have already gained? Four laps left. I believe that was right. I don't think I've missed anything there. Sim Racing has had to pit. He's unable to do lastly softs any longer. But Brindy Boy is wishing there was a safety car or something again just so he could get. Mind you, I don't think that would work in his favour as no one else would pit. So now he's just got to give it everything. I can tell this is a very quick driver. But can he reduce the pressure SDC is currently putting on the Renault driver? This is so close. Everything here is to play for. As Brindy Boy will shortly be starting the final lap of the Canadian Grand Prix. Will SDC, let's go on board of SDC now. Let's go in cockpit mode, or sorry, not cockpit mode, but on board with the Toro Rosso driver. And it is right up the gearbox now, Brindy Boy. Brindy Boy is now a sitting duck when it comes to this DRS. SDC knows that he has got this in the bag potentially. He just needs to keep it under control right now. After a very, very long race, SDC thinks this could be the chance he could take a victory. The DRS zone now, not much time seems to be made up or lost here. They seem pretty equal. A little bit further back, we do have Carl Duncan, who is on. There's a yellow flag. What has happened? And that is the Ferrari of Stevie J, who has spun there. I'm not sure what has happened. But as we go down to the final DRS zone, second last DRS zone. What can SDC do here? Can they make a move as they look around the outside? Oh my gosh. Oh. What? Is that it? Has SDC done it? Oh, and SDC has lost out there because of penalties.